just yet, Joe and Savannah, but they do expect that they will find some waste and potentially fraud at the Social Security Administration.
Aaron, all this comes as mass layoffs across the government are continuing. We know nearly 300 employees at the FAA, the Federal Aviation Administration, have been fired. We're also learning that the Department for Homeland Security is planning to fire hundreds of senior leaders this week. What can you tell us about all this?
Yeah, I spoke with the FAA union yesterday, and I understand that there were about just under 300 of their members who received these termination letters over the weekend, and they were talking about people who work as maintenance mechanics, environmental protection specialists, aviation safety specialists. The union president there expressing concern that this is going to mean an overloaded workforce is going to be even more overloaded as some of these positions have been cut. And this is an agency where people have already been stretched thin. At the Department of Homeland Security, our understanding is that the administration is about to cut some of these top positions. These people who've been in career positions for a long time at the agency, high-level folks. They're getting ready to get rid of them at some point this week because they don't really align with the administration's goals for the Department of Homeland Security and the many agencies that are a part of that particular department. This source said that the Trump administration has a centralized plan and a list of names that it intends to work with to make these cuts across that agency. And these are not folks, we understand from one source, who have job performance issues or who are being cut as a result of an effort to downsize that agency. This is people who simply are not aligned with what President Trump wants that agency to be doing, Joe and Savannah.
And Aaron, on this President's Day, we saw a lot of pushback and protests to President Trump, right?
You're right. There were protests across the country to what DOJ and its team members are doing across the federal government. We saw